Yo. You are one pretty melanated girl, and I have no highlight on, guys. None. What's up, Serene Team? How y'all doing? Anyway, so we are going to do another Wedding Wednesday video. And as you can see, I am here by my lonesome. Ask me why. Go ahead. Comment down below. Comment down below, y'all. Comment down below and ask me why. Why are you here by yourself, Mrs. Solly? Oh, that's right. Hubby is outside doing yard work. And you couldn't wait to do the video because you've got to edit and get your together to have it posted on time. First and foremost, you guys know, seriously, last week, my husband and I, we were sick. We were completely sick, as in our voice was shot. I was battling a fever that only God himself can cure, and thank Jesus they did, because your girl is back, okay? I'm back in the flesh, okay? Okay, anyway. Oh, and public service announcement. On my wedding day, I lost my watch, which, if you guys don't know, we got married July 18, 2019 in Garfield, New Jersey. That should tell you where the venue is, because you guys been asking. Tell them I sent ya. Norca. But anyway, and I couldn't find my Apple Watch for the absolute longest. Well, today I was cleaning our family room, and I was playing with my dogs, like on a break, and I saw something sticking out the bottom pocket of our couch, and I was like, what the hell is that? So I put my hand there, and my cousin's scarf came out, and when her scarf came out, my watch dropped like bing. I was like, Jesus, is that you? That was you. So now I can't let my baby go. I charged it all the way. You know, this is our picture. Oh, you guys probably can't see it. I took my nails off. I'm doing a 6-month natural nail challenge. So you guys should step on that. I don't see why not. Let's grow our nails nice and healthy by ourselves, ladies. And it has a lot to do with your intake of water and what you're eating. But that's not what we're here for. That will be another video. Have you guys subscribed yet? I'm waiting. So, as I do every Monday and or Tuesday, I posted a poll on my Instagram to see what my followers wanted me to discuss this week regarding wedding. I have a follower who's getting married in 2021. She has been asking for this video. So you know what? We love our followers so much. And she's a subby. And she hit the bell notification so she gets notified when this video goes up. Girl, this is for you. You know who you are. This is for you. She wants a timeline. Sorry. Anyway, she wants a timeline of basically like what should you plan, a timeline of how you should plan your wedding, especially if you're doing it so early in advance. So 2021, we're looking at it like that's in 2 years, okay? Because we're in 2019. 2 years might seem like a long time. And it is a long time when that first year is just circulating around in the air, you know what I'm saying? Because that first year, you're just like, I have a lot of time. This September, I'm gonna look for a venue, or in like January, I'm gonna look for this and third, and February, I'm gonna look for, like, you slow pace everything because you feel like you're 2 years early. Who cares? You can take your time. You have all this time to plan. Wrong. Okay? Wrong. Sis, let me tell you. Okay. So I suggest the first thing that anyone does is a budget. You sit down with your partner and you guys discuss a budget and you agree upon that budget, because guys, I can't stress this enough, in any video that I do and that we record and that we discuss with you guys, even in DMs and so forth, we can't stress it enough. Budget is everything regarding a wedding, from the start to the finish. Your budget is everything, okay? Without a budget, you're screwed. I mean, if you big ballin', then do you. Do you, girl. Do you, honey. If you big ballin', do you. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. But no, seriously, a budget is very important. A budget is something that you have to agree upon with your partner, because if you guys don't agree on a budget and there's a humongous gap, you're gonna run into issues later on. And I've mentioned this before, but issues in this type of stressful situation, it can literally make or break you in that type, like at that moment. It can break you guys at that moment. Even if it doesn't break you guys up, it can break you guys. You guys will feel like defeated. You guys will feel so like out of it. And planning your wedding, which is the union of bringing two people together, you know, you shouldn't be in that situation. You guys should be like loving on each other more. You guys should be hugging each other more. So plan your budget. That's the first thing I would always recommend, point blank period. You plan your budget, you stick to your budget. That's the biggest thing. You stick to your budget. Agree on your budget. And at the same time, your budget realistically varies depending on your guest count. So that's when you guys need to decide what your final guest count will be. So you would say like, okay, I'm really hoping that my guest count will be 400 people, but in reality, let's go ahead and aim for 200 and we can invite 275, because then that helps you plan your budget. And guys, please hear me out. That's like a major thing. So the second thing that I would recommend is searching for a wedding venue. The reason why I say search for a wedding venue now is because then you can get the hint of how much that particular place is charging per person. And then if you're like gung-ho crazy for that place and you don't want to give it up, then don't give it up. But just understand that you have to take away from something. So you go back with your significant other and say, okay, 400 people, let's say this place is $100 per person. 400 people, that's over our budget for the venue that we created. So let's go ahead and lower it automatically to like 320 people, you know, so that you guys can work it out from that point. And at this moment, if you have a wedding coordinator or a wedding planner, I would let them negotiate how much it can be per person, if you don't have that aggressive type of personality where you won't take no for an answer. So like I negotiated everything for myself because I have that personality. I have no shame in my game, okay? If you tell me something is 50, I will be quick to ask you, will you take 40? Really, I wanted to pay 45. But I'll be like, will you take 40? So if they can say no, I could take 45. And I'll be like, I'm unhappy, but I'll give you 45. Feel me? That's how you gotta finesse it. Okay? So, yeah, at this moment, that's when you would have your coordinator and or planner step in, and you can tell them like, hey, I'm gonna go visit this venue. Can you come with me? When they come with you, you can let them know like, this is my budget. I've already called and found out that this place charges 100 per but can you help me lower it to this and the third? And a lot of coordinators and planners, they've already worked with so many different vendors, venues, and so forth, that if you tell them like, hey, I'm looking for a place that charges $100 per person, then they could probably have a whole list of places for you to go see within your budget anyway. And then, in my opinion, you can have them go ahead and coordinate and work with that venue again to budget on top of what you know that they could charge, you know? Like, if you charge $100 per person and my coordinator is sending me to you, then I'm gonna go to you and be like, hey, will you take like 90 per person? And I know $10 doesn't sound like a lot, but if you do 10 times 400, you just saved yourself $4,000. You do 10 times 300 people, you just save yourself $3,000. 10 times 250, you just save yourself $2,500. You know what I'm saying? And that adds up, because that $2,500, you can take it and put it towards a higher end wedding dress that you want, or, you know, a honeymoon, whatever suits you. The next thing that I would say is for you to look for a videographer and a photographer. If you can get the 2-in-1 that satisfies you and what you're looking for, then get the 2-in-1. It's probably much easier to work with. I will actually be posting our teaser onto our page, onto our YouTube page very shortly. So the next step after you get your videographer and your photographer would be your decorator and your officiant. So at this time, the decorator is gonna throw you for a loop. Okay? They're gonna just throw you for a loop, Okay, so when you budget for the decorator, please go back to one of our videos where we're talking about the prices per decorator. Make sure that you add that into your budget, because decorators, they may seem like you can get someone for like 1,000, 2,000. Not around these parts. I don't know about where y'all at, but not around these parts, you know. So at this time, you look for your decorator. If you are getting your bridesmaids bouquets and so forth, you want to go ahead and look for your florist at this time. I would recommend doing it all in one. Me personally, I was looking for silk flowers for the absolute longest, because I just felt like getting real flowers was a complete waste of money, and we needed to decorate our home. So I was like, well, the fact that we need to decorate our home, we have a big bay window that we need to decorate. I was like, let me just get silk flowers so that after the wedding, I can line them up and decorate the house with them, right? Yeah, it was about maybe 3 weeks before the wedding, and I still had no bouquet. I still had nothing, because everyone basically said that they don't work with silk anymore. So I couldn't go to my decorator and ask for flowers, because she had already ordered all the flowers for my own wedding. So it would have been a little bit complicated for that. And plus it would have been like more money. So I found this florist. I'm just like, you know, at the end of the day, like if I'm going to waste money on it, I might as well just find like somebody very inexpensive and get this done, which I did. And I loved my flowers. After that, I would suggest finding the DJ, because right now, by this time, to be honest with you, you should be, like if you're getting married, I'm going to go with the follower that's in my head. So if you're getting married 2021, let's say you're getting married July 2021, you're getting married July 2021, right now, the time that I'm discussing with you, you should be like towards the end of 2020. Like by this time that you're finding your DJ, you should be by the end of 2020. Because you have to think about it, people that don't have that 2-year luxury, that only have that 1 year, 2020 going into 2021 is their time frame. Especially if you're getting married like on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Nah, like you wild. At this point, you need to be like towards the end of 2021. At this point, you need to be like towards the end of 2020. And when I say towards the end, I mean like summer just ended and you gotta go in, because fall and winter is proposal seasons. Spring and summer is wedding season. So fall and winter, before everyone else proposes, yeah, you need to go ahead and book what you gotta book, including the DJ, okay? Because without a poppin' DJ, especially if you have just one DJ in mind, without a poppin' DJ, you're completely screwed, completely. You need to go ahead and lock that sucker in, okay? Don't let nobody snag what you want. Okay, so the last thing that I would suggest is, if your goal is to be seen on social media, if your goal is to be seen on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, make sure that you pick people that are known for that. So for example, my videographer, he's known that once he posts, your shit is lit. You heard? Your shit is lit. And I bang with him for that. My photographer, he's known once he posts, boom, it's like an epic photo that he's just posted. My decorator, she was known, and all of this is on Instagram, because my goal was to go viral on Instagram, which thank God, Lord Jesus, that it was accomplished, because I was very happy about that. And I have so much more in store for you guys based off of that, you know. So yeah, anyways, that's on that. So just to recap, guys, budgeting with a partner and agreeing on a guest count should come before you even begin planning your wedding. That should be the foundation that you lie your wedding upon, okay? Searching for a venue within your budget, with or without a coordinator. With a coordinator and or planner, they do offer negotiating the prices per person for you, and they can help you a lot to find the venue within your budget, so that you don't go to a venue that's higher than your budget and you fall in love, you know what I'm saying? After doing that, once you figure that out and you do your videographer and your photographer, I would probably start looking for your save the dates, which by the book, your save the dates, I think you're supposed to go out 6 months to a year before your wedding. I did mine because I was getting married. because I was getting married in 2 years, like I was engaged for 2 years, I did my save the dates about a year in advance because I just didn't want anyone to forget about my wedding and so forth and start planning trips. So I did my save the dates about a year in advance, and then I did the wedding invites about 6 months in advance. And again, I did that because I didn't want people to forget about my wedding and start planning vacations, because if you think about it, people be planning vacations about a year out. So if I've been engaged for 2 years and I haven't sent you anything regarding my wedding, you know, if you see this awesome cruise going on in July, you're not going to automatically populate and say, oh my God, no, Norca's wedding, you know? I had to remind you, like, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still getting married, you know. So yeah, that's what I would do. That's about a year for anyone getting married 2 years in advance. If you're getting married in a year, in all honesty, your save the date should come out as soon as you book your date. As soon as you book your date and you tell your inner circle, just to confirm that you haven't forgotten that there might be something else going on, and to make sure that's your date and that you don't plan on changing it, then you should be getting ready to send out your save the dates, period. So then you're looking for your DJ, you're looking for your decorator, your florist, your videographer, your photographer. Once you have your date, you're looking for all of the above so that you can go ahead and get that started. That's pretty much it, you know. But guess what, y'all? Someone subscribed, someone hit the bell button, and someone commented Serene Team. So guess what that someone gets? You ain't gonna believe it. What this person gets. Daft Care Paris. Girl, Daft Care Paris, you get a post notification shout out. We just want to thank you so much for subbing. Thank you so much for hitting the bell button. Thank you so much for commenting Serene Team when you were done watching our video. We appreciate the love and we just want to spread it back. Anyone else would like a post notification shout out? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video. And after you are done, comment Serene Team for your chance at a post notification shout out. And follow me on Instagram because I really be lit. Period. I really do be lit. My man don't got an Instagram, girl. But like we always say, we love ya. Thank you for watching.